Well, it started raining while I was working on the woodshed. So I'm back in the treehouse. I'll do a few projects like finishing up these electrical boxes and hopefully they'll clear up soon. The electrical boxes will be for use sometime in the future. We don't plan to run wiring right now. There's nowhere to run it from. But eventually we'll have a cabin. We can run wiring from there and maybe use this for a desk and lighting, things like that. But for now, it'll just be conduit so we can pull the wire later. In earlier videos, I've talked a little bit about some of the thought process that went into the design of the treehouse and the deck. And a few of the things we were trying to accomplish were to fit a number of things into a small space. And that included a small room inside that had lots of windows and a nice deck outside to enjoy. And also a transition space that would be a covered deck. And that was one reason why we ultimately decided to include what was an unusual layout that included this angled wall. And I have to say, now that I've spent some time outside under that covered deck, I feel like it was maybe the right decision. It was a really nice space to just sit and enjoy the rain. Well, my project for today is to start trimming off all of this extra foam sealant and to come in and trim any window shims that are around the windows. And after that, I will start insulating the walls in between the studs. So it's a good day to be inside, and I'll get started. Time to start the insulation. At first, there won't actually be electricity and heat inside, but that is something we hope that we can add later on. So just so it's done now, we're going to insulate. At some point, we might have a space heater inside and maybe use this as more of a 3-season. So we're just going to get it done now. Well, this is a big milestone. We are now fully insulated inside, and it is ready to start installing the cedar interior paneling. It will be a tongue and groove, but it's a square edge tongue and groove rather than a V groove. And it's not here on site yet, but one of the next trips I will haul it up and hopefully I can start soon. I will probably start with the trim around the wall of windows. That will definitely be one of the more time-consuming parts. And once that's done, hopefully it will be relatively quick to work my way around, probably ending around where the door is. Once the interior is finished, we will be installing a cedar barn door that slides on the inside. It'll be a track right here above the door. And it will not be a perfectly weather-tight seal, but it should still be fine for a treehouse. So hopefully that'll be one of the projects that we can still get finished before this coming winter. A nice fire of scrap hardwood floor and cedar shingles to finish the day.